and go.
Alright, so my name is Mario. Chilling with my man Bob over here, and I'm about to give you my top 3 hats.
That was very smooth.
Yeah.
Usually I'm here at least 10 to 4 takes. And all right, cool. Thank you. That was it.
Nah.
Dumb extra right now.
Oh, hey, Bob. When I go po, just laugh right until I run out of gas. At the gas.
It was good, y'all. I got another one for you guys. Welcome to Chilling with Bob. In this episode right here, I'm very excited about. I'm probably saying that every single episode, but I am. I got my guy Mario. He's an entrepreneur. He got his own mobile coffee shop, and I'm very proud of him, man. Everybody, round of applause for my guy Mario. Yes, thank you. So Mario's here to do what everybody else has been doing and is giving us his top 3 go-to hats, and I'm very excited because to me Mario has some of the coolest styles, you know what I'm saying, style choices that I like, you know what I mean, that I could say, and he's very influential in terms of how he goes about putting himself together, man. So I haven't seen any of his hats, and I don't know what he's gonna pull out. Pause. But I'm hoping that it's a great set of hats, man, and I can't wait for it. So Mario, start with your first one. What's your first top go-to hat?
Well, I don't have it in a specific order, but I think the methodology that I have for like my favorite hats are things that kind of just stand out, and just it has like a story behind them or like a statement. So my first hat would be. I actually got this in December.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be different. I'm super happy. Don't worry. I'm super happy.
Yeah, so this is pretty much like a Fez hat that I got, and
I put it right here.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
So I went to Africa, Ivory Coast to be specific, for a wedding in last December, and I went to a market and I just saw this red hat, and it just reminds me, like, so I'm a guy who likes a lot of costumes. Like, I want to feel like I'm playing a kind of character when I dress up. Yes. And then so this one reminds me of like Secret Squirrel, like Moroccan mold.
Okay.
Is that, and then also just like having that like kind of just feel of just being of that culture, right? And I could just put my own spin on it, so I can wear it with a suit, I can wear it with like any type of streetwear that I have. That
Are people walking around with these hats on?
Yeah, some people have them.
Yeah. That's dope.
I was in a club with it and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
And it was like super normal.
It was just super normal because at the end of the day I feel comfortable with it. And when you're comfortable with it, you know, you can wear whatever you really want. Yeah. It's like people can read confidence on you. So this is like one of my favorite hats.
And I love what you said earlier. You was like, yo, like you like to go into character, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's for a lot of people. I think a lot of us really embrace like certain characters, like in terms of inspirations. You know, for myself too, I dig deep into certain inspirations. Maybe if it's from a particular time frame, you know, in history, whatever, I might want to take from there and really build off of that. So I love the fact that you do embrace the idea of being a character and really bringing forth like this, you know, certain image, man. That was dope. This is dope, man.
I love that.
I really like it too. It's mad. It is cool, man. Honestly, if I would have seen it, I would have been like, shit, I can't do it, but I see.
You can do it though.
Exactly. If I had the vision like you had at that moment, I would have probably did the same thing, bro. That was super cool.
Second hat. Okay. Wow.
I wasn't expecting that. That was very cool.
Well, this is a little more. This is a Mishka hat. So the special thing about this hat, I've had it since like 2007, and it still looks pretty fresh. And this is the Keep Watch hat, and just it's about the brand itself, Mishka. So when I first got into it, I saw it at this like it was like this secret store, and by Queen Center Mall. Yeah. By Queen Center Mall, and just to see the bottom of it too. The teeth. So, but I saw the brand. They had like this jacket that had like an eyeball on the jacket. It was like a varsity jacket, and then it had like a pyramid sticking its middle finger up. And it was just such like this like crazy fucking jacket that it was like such a statement to wear it, especially around that time when people weren't wearing things that were so out there. Yeah. So then that's when I fell in love with the brand, because it just had like this confidence. It had like this like punk rock kind of feel to it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's kind of like fuck you feel to it. Yeah. And that's when I like got this hat, and everyone used to always ask me like, yo, what hat is that? Yeah. It has like this giant eyeball on it, and then like the bottom, like the teeth and everything. So that was like a very like dope hat that I bought back in like 2007 that I still kept with me till this day.
But when it comes down to hats, right? When you go into other stores, are you looking for something specifically that catches your eyes?
it just has to speak to me in a certain way. Like, I don't know, I have to just feel something from it. Like, I don't try to rush my purchases, but for like a hat like that, even the previous one, it's just like, how can I wear this? Because at the end of the day, I can wear this with a suit and I can still wear streetwear with this. I can still wear this hat to this day. It doesn't really matter to me. Like, it's still I like to wear things that don't seem like they're on trend. So I feel like I can still wear it 10, 15 years from now. And that's why I keep my shit in pretty good condition. It's just, I don't wear them often, and I feel like I can pull them out at any time. Right.
No, that's 100% true. I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of people who I know always bring out these Mishka hats, and I'm like, yo, I never really had opportunity to buy one. Even though I could have, and I was just like, all right, cool. Like, I think at the time they didn't have a real big online base. So if you did catch a Mishka hat, it was either one, you was going to the stores, or two, they were coming out in particular flagship stores or particular small stores. So if you did catch on to a Mishka hat, you caught it there. You know what I'm saying?
It was super early to buy stuff online at that time. Because no one was really building out their online presence like that, but they had a really good website. Like, I think I bought a majority of their stuff off their website, from like a salmon hoodie, varsity jackets, hats, t-shirts, and all that.
Oh, Mishka had some fire,
yeah, they had a lot of fire, and then like I kind of moved away from them after a while, but that's still like one of the staples in my collection.
Like, if you understand, if you caught on to the wave early, you understand like why they're staple hats. You know what I'm saying? Because when you walk around with them, like, people knew. Like, if you came into a function and you had on a Mishka hat, or you had on a vape hat, or a BBC hat, or you know, one of those, people just knew like, oh man, this nigga's on it. He knew about it. You know what I'm saying? He's on to it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, honestly, I would keep it too. Like, I definitely understand why it's a staple hat for sure.
Absolutely.
100%, bro.
That's my next hat. My last one. So this one. So it's like my beret hat.
Dope,
so this is actually a hat made by Engineered Garments.
Really?
So it's made right in New York City.
Dope.
By a Japanese brand as well.
Dope.
So Engineered Garments. I actually bought this. I think that was in 2019.
Really?
I went to one of their sample sales, and they had that there. And I never had a hat like that before. I never even knew if it could fit my head or anything, but it was just like, I want that hat. And for me, when I wear it, it makes me feel like I'm in Paris.
You know, I was gonna say that. Yeah, it looks like one of the hats you would find.
It makes you feel like I'm in Paris. It feels like I'm a painter, even though I'm not. But it's just like another character I can play, and it's like something that I can just put on, and it still turns heads because not that many people have hats like that. And I don't know, it's just like one of my personal favorites.
Like you mentioned before, it's timeless, right?
And the fact that it's corduroy as well, so it's not made out of that like typical wool that they usually have, so it still has that like essence, the street to it. And yeah, I love it, especially when I wear like glasses with it. It's it's perfect combination. Even though I'm like, people may think I'm smooth and stuff like that, but when you get to know me, it's just like, you know what?
So yeah, never mind.
You're kind of a maniac, but it's like.
But you know what? It's a deception. Nah, I love it, man. For real, Mario, man. So
I actually have one special one that
bonus round.
Just a bonus one.
Very, very happy.
That I think that you'll probably appreciate.
Okay.
Snapback guy, right? You like snapbacks though, right?
Yeah. I'll say it. I will.
So back in back in high school, I bought this Golden State one. This Golden State Warriors one. I wasn't a Warriors fan.
I fuck with that hard body. I ain't gonna hold you.
It was like a Drew Pearson hat. I don't know.
Really?
I found it on eBay. That's when like people were like buying snapbacks like crazy. So
yo, that hat is so hard. Yeah.
And I was just like found this one. I'd never seen it before, and like the brim and everything, like the Thunderbolts and stuff, is like that classic Golden State Warriors colorway.
Oh shit.
And
this?
Yeah, like I've probably worn that hat probably like 5 times, and then I just like stopped. But that stays with me. You know, I haven't worn it in like years since I bought it. But that's just like one of my favorite hats though. Just from like a style standpoint.
Man.
I should sell it to a Golden State Warriors fan.
I'm just looking at the details of the hat. First of all, like you said, this is not an everyday hat that you would find in the stores for Golden State Warriors. This is definitely a custom hat made by, you said Drew Pearson?
It's Drew Pearson.
I can understand why. And yo, the lightning bolts around it, right?
The thick stitches on it.
The stitching on it. I mean, the colorway is Golden State, but how he used the colorway, and man, yo, this is a very detailed hat, man. But yo, this is OD fire, man. You say you only wear a couple times?
I wore a couple times, yeah. I wore a couple times. I had so back when Nike ID was like really popping, I had some Dunks. that I made on Nike ID. They're blue and yellow, which is crazy. They look like the Bocas. I didn't even know what the Bocas were back then. And then my boy James was like, yo, those look like the Bocas. And I was like, you know what? They are. They do look like that. But I made those kicks, and then when I found this hat, it was like the perfect marriage between the two.
Wow.
So I used to wear that with this hat, and I had like this blue knit polo sweater.
Fire.
With the yellow man.
Okay, I see what you were doing.
That's what matching was like.
It was like OD. Yeah.
To match. Yeah.
I see why you keep it. I would have definitely kept this hat,
I hate
man.
the Warriors. So
what? Yeah, I mean, I'm not a Warriors fan at all either. But the colorway, the color palette is definitely fire. And their logo, this is the old logo. So that's definitely even harder, man. This is. Damn, I gotta look this up. I gotta find this.
Yeah.
I gotta find them. This shit is so fire, man.
Definitely.
But yo, Mario, I appreciate you,
always.
My brother.
Always.
You came through. So everybody out there, I don't know, man. If you see anything you like, anything you want to add comments to, maybe you have one of these hats and you like, yo, man, you know, I got the same hat, different color, different flavor of it, you know. So I don't know, just hit in the comments, man. Like, subscribe, whatever, all that, share and all that. And let me know what you fucking with, man. Yeah, till next time.
Yes, sir.
I'm out.